Hello everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, The Legacy of the Forge DLC. So, I have, of course, fully completed the game at this point with this save. It's not in hardcore mode, but I'm very interested in just finding out a little bit more about Henry's past, a little bit more about the lore, and of course just diving back into the lovely, lovely world of Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, Kutenberg is going to be expanded a little bit, from my understanding, if only by a single building, but it's going to be a fairly important building. So yes, old memories lead you to take over a forge in Kutenberg. Become a member of the Blacksmith's Guild, and using your skills, you may even complete a project that began decades ago. You get your own house with a forge, which you can renovate and decorate to your liking. I'm not big on like crafting or even customizing homes and anything like that very much, so I don't know how much I'll engage in that portion of the story. Like, I'll still make it look interesting, I guess, or like, I'll still update everything, but I'm not going to spend hours, making sure a pot is in the right place or something like that. Your own room, where you'll finally feel at home and which you can furnish as you wish. Same thing applies here. A unique new questline connecting your father Martin's past with Henry's present. This is the thing that draws me in the most to this DLC. And a series of guild activities to carry out as part of your duties in the Kutenberg Blacksmith's Guild. New armor and weapons. And last and not least, a few new friends. You'll find the start of the DLC on the map under the icon of the purple shield with an anvil next to the hole-in-the-wall tavern in Kutenberg. Sounds like a plan. I'm just going to hit continue. This is the worst loading screen that I could have gotten at the very start. Here we are, returning back to good old Kutenberg. I'm going to be very rusty coming back into this because it has been a few months since I last played. I might have to dig around in the menus a bit. If there's combat in this DLC at all, I might be a little rusty with that too. But that's okay. That just comes with being human.
Easy.
Right,
Easy.
horse speed limit within the cities. Okay,
Nice
sure.
and slow.
Yes, yes. And this is going to be our new base of operations for quite some time moving forward.
Whoa.
Now, I don't know how much of a money sink this DLC is going to be. I don't think it's quite like Prebislavitz or anything like that, but I am sitting around with 41,000 gold, right? Like, if I need to fund stuff, I can definitely fund stuff. Now, who am I supposed to talk to? I'm in the right area. Perhaps just talk to some of these dudes next to the hole in the wall. Let me refer to my map here. My map with no quests available. Oh, yeah, okay. I've done every quest in the game. Okay. Legacy of the Forge. Look.
This place seems familiar.
Alright, start the Legacy of the Forge DLC. Now, I kind of consider this to be new lore. I'm not really sure, like, the implication I got from the trailer is that Henry came here as a kid with Martin. Right? Like, he's been to Kutenberg and he has memories of growing up here. But I feel like if that was actually a thing, Henry would have mentioned that a bit more in the main story, you know? It kind of feels added on, in my opinion. Not that it's super
This
important.
place seems familiar.
New revelations, new lore. Let's do it.
Henry, look.
Hey, Kid Henry wearing his OG outfit. The peasant garb that he never grew out of.
Years of my life in this forge. It's such a shame to see the old place just left like that. Henry! Stop that. Come on. We still have to go to the market.
Oh, and then he knocked it off, and that's why it's on the ground? Oh, no, it was just on the ground. Okay. Who is that supposed to be back there?
Looking for something, lad?
I was just...
You won't find nothing here no more. Best move along.
Okay, Miss Unfriendly Lady, please fill me in.
Forgive me.
How do I buy
It's
this
just that
forge?
I remember this forge from my childhood. When I was a boy, my pa, Martin, brought me here.
Wait, Martin? My husband had an apprentice called Martin. That was your pa?
Well, I'll say stepfather.
He was my stepfather, but he raised me as his own.
That doesn't surprise me. Even as a lad, I could tell his heart was in the right place. How's he doing?
Well, about that.
Unfortunately, he died.
I'm sorry to hear that. My God, Martin's adult son? Time really does fly.
He told me back then he spent the best years of his life here.
Aye, aye. Those were good times, true enough. What's your name, lad?
Henry.
Oh,
I'm
Skellets.
Magdalene. It's a pleasure, Henry.
Nice to
Care
meet
to come
you.
inside for a chat?
Sure,
I've
let's
a
do
fresh
it.
pot of soup on the stove if you're hungry.
I'm always hungry.
I can't refuse an offer like that.
Glad to hear it. Come with me, then. I'm glad you like it.
Just like Ma used to make.
Back when your pa used to apprentice here, my Skodder's forge was the finest in Kuttenberg. Only then out of the blue he fell ill and I lost him. Everything's been downhill since then. His apprentices left and the blacksmith's guild couldn't decide who to assign the forge to. Before they could make a decision, the forge's attic burnt down.
How'd that happen?
I was
Arson?
visiting my sister in Visokar at the
Huh.
time. She's
Oh,
with the Lord
Wisoka,
too,
that's a place we
poor thing.
know.
I was left here all alone, on jointure. This room is the only one that stayed unscathed for the most part.
Wait, you've been living here by yourself for how many years? Huh. I have a lot of questions I would like to ask, actually.
How did your husband get ill?
Out of the blue. He started coughing, got weak, then lay down, and never got up again. It wasn't the plague, but something nasty nonetheless.
I'm sorry to hear that.
What can you do? Such is life, lad.
True enough. Did Martin not want to take over?
Did Martin really?
I guess he had to
take
stay
over
away
his
on
own
account of
forge?
the real
He
mother.
was just a lad at the time, and taking over a forge is no easy
On
feat.
account of the
guild
Jewish
has its own
population
rules
here,
on
right?
who to assign it to.
How did the forge's attic burn down?
How do you think? Someone set it ablaze. Hard to say if it was just some brats or those good-for-nothings from the hole. That's the watering hole next door.
Oh, we know.
But it
We've
doesn't
met.
matter now. They never caught anyone. All that came of it is that nobody's wanted the forge for 20 years. But
You've
look
lived
at
here
me
alone for
rambling
20
on.
years? Dang,
I'm sure
alright.
you're not interested in the rantings of some old crone.
I'm always interested. No, what I was trying to say is, Martin's old flame, the mother of... I can't remember his name, but, Martin's real son's mother was from the Jewish population, right? So, I remember that being a whole subplot, so... I am interested.
I am interested.
It's kind of you to say that. I keep trying to explain to the guild that it's not a lost cause. We just need someone who will bring this place back up.
Me?
But it's
I've got
like
money.
Talking to a stone wall year after year.
I'll
The
volunteer.
guildmasters are too worried about their own business to listen to me. But I'm convinced if we were to find a talented blacksmith, the workshop could be as beautiful as a chapel, like when my old Skodder used to run it.
I could be that blacksmith.
I could be that blacksmith.
You're a blacksmith, like your pa? Christ, of course you are. I should have known. It only makes sense after all.
I can get my hands on some coin. And you're right. Such a famous forge shouldn't be left to fall by the wayside.
If you were to take it over, that would be wonderful. Only you'll have to talk to the guild about it first. They make the rules. I reckon Master Bushek the Elder has the most common sense when it comes to this place. He might be able to help. He has
Sounds
an
like a
armourer's
plan.
workshop in the town hall quarter. Hopefully he'll hear you out. But be warned, from what I know, the guild is careful not to let anyone that isn't from a blacksmithing family into their ranks.
Well,
So
don't mind me.
mention
I have a
Martin
silver
mention your
tongue. I'll be
black
able to talk my way
armour. Would only
around.
hurt your chances.
Thanks for the
Got
tip.
it.
I won't say a word. Thanks for the soup.
Good luck to you, Henry.
Thank you. Is there any follow-up that I can do? Can Can I not talk to you again? Do you not want to talk to me, ma'am? Nope, you do not want to talk to me again. Okay, fair enough. Let's walk around wearing our rich outfit. And hopefully I'll be able to sweet talk these lovely, lovely folk. Actually, how big is this property? How much of this place do I end up getting to fix up? Do I get to fix up, like, the entire shed or barn or whatever this was? Or what? Just the main building? I don't think I own the place behind it, but, Ooh, maybe I get to fix up the garden and everything, too. This is basically just like a like an extra special player home, right? So, I can see a lot coming from this. Yeah. So then, I'm heading to the middle of the town. Very much so, so we may as well just go to the town hall. Perfect. My understanding is the main goal of this DLC is to eventually repair the clock.
Beautiful clock. But why isn't it working?
This clock has been in this game since the base game, right? It has never worked. And it's kind of interesting to see the DLC be focused pretty much entirely on that thing. Now, who am I looking for?
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Aye, true enough.
Okay, don't really care about your money problems. Not my problem. Haha. Alright, so. Okay, I see. Makes sense. It would be a smith who would be leading the guild here. Hello, we've met you a few times, but you never had much to say. Talk to me. I'm interested in the burnt-down forge.
Master Bushek?
Aye?
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm interested in Master Skoda's old burnt-down forge. I spoke to his widow, Magdalena, about it.
For Christ's sake. She didn't pull you in off the street, did she? The mad old
I mean, she
crone?
kind of did, but
Well,
no.
more or less.
Old age must be sad. All I can tell
You mean
about
you're
the
getting
forge
pretty damn close to
is
that,
the same
too.
thing I tell Magdalena when she bothers me about it. Even getting the building back into its original state would mean pouring a fortune into it.
I'd take care of the money.
Aye, but only a member of the Kuttenberg Blacksmiths Guild can work the trade around here. And you're not a member.
I'm not a
Can I join
member
the guild?
yet.
It's not that simple. The guild is a private society made up of Kuttenberg burghers, and the other masters aren't too trusting when it comes to outsiders. So I reckon they won't be too keen on the idea.
Okay, well, how would I convince them then? And I'm also kind of like, hey, canonically, Henry is also still the person who rebuilt Pribyslavitz. Right? So he has experience rebuilding something. Don't worry. And the money bags and the pockets to fund it, so.
How could I convince them?
That's hard to say. But maybe you'll make a good impression. But first, you'll be required to meet 3 conditions.
Okay, what's that?
Which are?
First, you have to come from a respectable family. Second, you have to have blacksmithing experience. And third, you'll have to compete the guild trial. Tell me, blacksmith, what sort of family do you come from? And what's your work experience?
Okay, well, I'm not going to mention one. I did work for Radovan, but that was very, very brief.
Not only do I come from a respectable family, but a blacksmith's family too. You probably knew my
Yeah,
father.
Martin did make his
Oh,
name around here, didn't he?
Where would I know him from?
From here. His name was Martin, and he used to be old Skoda's apprentice.
Wait, Martin?
Frisky Martin.
Your pa is Frisky Martin?
Frisky.
Aye, of course, Frisky. We used to call him that.
Okay, so at least you remember him,
Well,
so that's good.
that doesn't matter. How's he doing these days?
Not too hot.
I'm afraid he's no longer with us. He was killed during the raid on Skalitz.
Christ. I'm very sorry to hear that. When I knew him, he seemed like a good bloke and quite a talented swordsmith. Some of the masters were good friends of his. They were the same age at the time.
Well, that's convenient.
To tell
That'll
you the
work
truth,
in my
it will
favor.
likely affect your chances as a contender. As Frisky's son, you'll have a great opportunity to make an impression. So you'd better make the most of it.
Sounds like a plan. I also worked the father's forge.
As far as experience, I helped at my father's forge. We made a sword for Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets together.
Kobila, eh? The royal hetman. Is there any way for you to prove
I
it?
have the sword on me right
Happy to
now.
get
Does
his
that
word in writing,
count?
if need be.
No need. I'll trust you. But if the other masters happen to ask, be ready for anything.
Noted.
It seems answering questions about your family and experience won't give you trouble. Now for the most important part. Are you ready for the guild trial?
I
What
have
does the
no
guild
idea what it
trial
is.
involve?
Probably just craft
The
something.
guild trial consists of a verbal exam and a practical exam. First, you'll have to answer a few tricky questions from my colleagues. And after that, you'll forge a sword to the best of your abilities right before their eyes. Of course, the trial comes at a small fee.
Wait, I have to try
For
multiple
each
times if I
trial.
fail? I mean, that's fine.
Well then, do you feel up to it?
Okay.
What does the verbal exam entail?
In short, all the basics every good blacksmith should know. Can you read, at least a little?
I can. Quite well, in fact.
Glad to hear it. Everything you need to know is neatly laid
Okay,
out
so I'd
in this
actually need to
handbook
read and study
on
this.
blacksmithing.
Got
And
it.
for a small
Give me the
fee,
book, please.
I'd be happy to sell it to you.
I could probably just pickpocket it off of you, but whatever. 100 gold is barely a drip in the bucket.
I'm interested in the
A
handbook.
drop in the bucket.
Here
There
it
you
is. You won't regret it.
go. All right, I'll be back.
I'm not ready for it yet.
Then go and brush up. And no slacking.
I thought I was supposed to go
Thank
and
you.
actually meet the
I'll be
other
with you in
smiths.
just a moment.
But apparently not. It's just, he told me, oh, you've got like a bunch of people to talk to.
Did you hear that noise last night?
But no, it's just read a book and then, you know, talk to him again. Sounds good. On the blacksmith's craft.
couple of drunks was sitting outside.
Also called the black art. Okay. The blacksmith's craft enjoyed great respect and recognition since ancient times. It is no coincidence that some pagan deities, such as Svarog, were said by legend to be creators of the world, and were also credited with a divine smithing skill. Blacksmiths were honored for their strength, skill, wisdom, and above all, the power they wielded over fire. Okay. Masters of this craft held a dignity usually reserved only for village elders and representatives of the church. Forging itself resembles an act of creation in its very essence. The element of fire, during the blacksmith's act, permeates the material, and the smith's hand, through the hammer, shapes from that matter an object that gains a new purpose through the act. Understanding the power of fire is therefore truly essential to the blacksmith's craft. A master blacksmith should pay attention to the nuances of color, which indicate the state of the material and whether the work is progressing properly. The best time to work the piece is when it's heated to a straw yellow hue, I remember that. Another sign of proper use of fire is the sparks. During forging, they indicate a correct strike, but during heating in the forge, they warn against overheating the material. That's the thing I always struggle with. I tend to overheat the metal when I'm smithing in this game. Another important aspect of working metal is regularity, the rhythm of hammer blows. A proven way to maintain the correct tempo is the blacksmith's typical melody, whistling. If the forging is done properly, the emerging product gradually changes shape into its final form. The last step of the blacksmith's work is then the heating and quenching of the finished item. This is literally just a tutorial we got at the start of the game. In towns, blacksmiths gather in smithing guilds, whose purpose is not only to raise the social prestige of craftsmen, but also to oversee the quality of products and materials used. The customer should feel confident that the blacksmith belonging to such a guild is guarantee of good work at a fair price.
Wouldn't leave it be.
This motto should therefore be imperative for every blacksmith, whether still an apprentice or already a master. For many reasons, the blacksmith's craft may be considered the most useful of all of humankind. Okay, you're gassing yourself up a bit much. And honoring its traditions and principles is a duty for anyone who works near the anvil or seeks to follow the blacksmith's path. Okay, sure. Again, this is basically just a tutorial from like the start of the game. Shut up and talk to me.
About the guild trial.
Yes?
Let me in.
I'm ready.
Great. But I'm afraid we're not. It will take some time to get things ready. We'll meet tomorrow at noon below the astronomical clock on the square. I'll take you to the guild forge, where the trial will take place.
Sounds
and
good.
one more thing. If you'd like,
Oh.
you can wait for the trial here. Just say the word.
Are you going to charge me
First,
for that
I
too?
reckon you should take a look in that handbook.
Already done. Let's talk about the guild while we're here.
Why did they call Martin Frisky?
Truth be told, I don't know. Master Skoda came up with it, and it just stuck. He probably called him that because Martin was always hopping around, full of ideas. and never hesitated to act on them, whatever sort of ideas they may have been. We weren't terribly close, what with the age difference. But Martin had a bright future ahead of him. That much was clear to everyone in the guild. He could have become one of us one day. But for whatever reason, he chose another path.
True enough. Why was Magdalena pestering you about the smithy?
Why was Magdalena...
Has she been living there alone
about
for
the
20
smithy?
years?
She's used to sticking her nose into everything, even guild matters that aren't her concern. Old Skoda, may the Lord grant him eternal rest, always tolerated it. She probably doesn't want to live out her years in her ruin. And I understand that. On the other hand, it was her choice. We offered her a cottage elsewhere.
Oh, that was nice of
She
you.
wouldn't hear of it. Said that was her home.
Fair enough. Well, tell me about yourself.
Tell me a bit about yourself, Master Bushek.
I'm not that interesting. Not much worth telling, really. They call me Bushek the Elder, because my son's taken up the armourer's trade as well. Though he's moved to Prague now. I've been in the guild nearly 30 years. I've seen it rise and falter, and constant feuds between the masters. If I've learned anything in that time, it's that there's an answer to every question and a cure for every pain. I try to live by that.
That's respectable.
What exactly happened with the fire at Skoda's smithy?
That was a tangled affair. I still can't quite make sense of it. Fires can start on their own sometimes, from the weather and such.
I mean, it definitely sounds
But it
suspicious
has
right
been
now.
rainy
So
for
maybe that's an
days.
investigation we
Widow
can look into as
Magdalena
well.
was out of town, staying with her sister, I think. So the place wasn't being watched, and no one saw anything. Naturally, the city watch looked into it as suspected arson. But they never found the culprit. I
Convenient.
don't even remember anyone pointing fingers. In the end, it was written off as an unfortunate accident.
Part of me is kind of thinking, was Skoda actually just sick or did he get poisoned, you know? It sounded like he died very suddenly, so,
I'd like to know more about old Skoda.
He was a true master, trained in the Empire and in Italy, and always sought to improve. He was known for his versatility. He forged swords, armor, even ornamental grills for buildings.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Besides making top-quality work, he also handled relations between the guild and the town. They'd never been better. Sadly, he fell ill and passed away far too soon. We lost a great man.
Okay, alright, let's wait for the trial then.
I'd like to wait here for the trial.
Very well, then. We have plenty of room.
You are gonna charge me, aren't you? Okay, at least you didn't charge me that time. It sounds like you're nickel and diming me for everything.
Should we get going?
I believe it's high time. Don't even bother looking at that old clock of ours. It's been stuck for 30 years. It seems
Since you
all
joined the
other
guild, then.
masters are looking forward to what Frisky's son can do. You'd better make a good impression. Come now.
I think I'll be fine.
Guild Forge isn't far. We'll just pass through the lower market and we're there. Did you get a chance to study the handbook?
I did.
Of course.
Mind if I test your knowledge a bit along the way?
Not at all, go
What
ahead.
colour is a properly heated workpiece?
Straw yellow.
Straw yellow.
Of course, straw yellow. What else? I have one more question.
Okay.
What's the final step before a workpiece is finished?
Quenching.
Quenching, of course.
Excellent. A workpiece has to be quenched and cooled for it to become hardened. Wonderful. It seems you really did prepare. I reckon the others have a lot to look forward to.
I hope so.
Good blacksmiths should never stop learning. That too is important to our guild. I have a number of designs at my armor smith
The random pig.
collected on my travels throughout the kingdom. It's quite a unique collection. The
Ooh.
best part is, I'm happy to share it with others.
Okay, I mean, the problem here is I can craft whatever I like, but I won't get to use it on anything. The game's
Customers
over.
will surely appreciate it,
So there better be new
but
DLC
let's
later
not get ahead of
for me to
ourselves.
actually use the gear.
Your trial still awaits. Just a little further now.
Alright. I'm not exactly sure where we're going, so I'm just gonna trust that you're leading me in the right direction.
I apologize.
Okay, ma'am, you just walked right into me, but alright. Is this gonna be the forge that I use from time to time? The one that's like in the backyard of a shop. It might be. I think it is, actually. Yeah, this is totally the random anvil that I go to from time to time. Yes, it is. Okay, well, here we are. We've definitely been here
Well
before.
then, are you ready for the trial?
Show us what you've got,
Lass
lads.
uns tun.
Well then,
Peter Manlicker, Matthias. I'm mostly ready. But I just wanted to see all the names of all these other people. Anyway.
I'm ready. We can begin.
honored friends, masters of the Blacksmith's Guild, let me introduce the newest adept of the Master's Trial, Henry of Skalitz.
So, this is old Frisky's lad. I can hardly believe it.
Aber I do not see much of a resemblance.
Vielleicht ein wenig.
I do not see it.
Aye, aye. Frisky here, Frisky there. All that talk about not taking in outsiders, and now you've gone and flipped it all around. Martin was a good bloke and an excellent swordsmith. If Henry here is anything like him,
This dude is
he'd
drunk.
be a welcome addition to the guild.
Maybe that's why he's so
Can I knock it
welcoming.
off? Look, I didn't know this Frisky fella of yours. I'm more interested to see what the lad can do than who his pa was.
Honestly,
We'll see
fair.
what he can
That's
do
a respectable
shortly.
opinion.
Just to be clear, let me repeat what the trial entails. In the first part, the verbal examination, he will receive 3 questions. He must answer all 3 of them correctly in order to pass. If he makes a single mistake, this part of the exam is considered failed.
I'm almost feeling
And he
stressed,
won't
excuse
get a
me.
chance to correct himself. After the verbal examination comes the practical one.
And this is the
Our
part where I'll
added
fail, because I
skills
don't
will be
remember.
tested.
And if he is
How to perfectly
successful,
do this.
he'll become one of us.
Let's begin with the first part of the trial. Who would like to ask Henry the first question?
How about, why do blacksmiths whistle while they work?
To keep the rhythm, of course.
To keep rhythm.
Correct.
At least that.
Let's move on to the second.
I'd like to ask Henry if sparks while forging are a good or bad sign.
They're an excellent sign. Oh, it does depend.
That depends.
Yep,
When you're hammering
good
things,
answer.
it's
There you
a
go.
good sign. But when you're heating it up, it's a bad one.
That's right.
I knew you wouldn't be fooled.
Thank you.
Last question.
Say, Heinrich, how can you tell you have made progress on your workpiece?
It changes shape.
By the shape.
That's correct.
Correct.
You answered all 3 questions correctly.
All right, good job,
Now,
me.
just to complete the practical exam, Henry, your task will be to forge a guild sword right in front of our eyes.
Noted.
Here's the design for it, as well as the materials. I'm sure you know what to do with them.
Viel Glück. Let's see what you can do, young Frisky.
Noted.
Let's
Thank
see,
you.
Then.
Okay. I'm a little bit, stressed. A little bit nervous. I am in fact so nervous, I'm gonna down a save file. I'm gonna down a savior snap. There you go. Alright, let's forge that sword. I am specifically making... What am I making? Blacksmith's Guild longsword. A longsword forged as part of the Kuttenberg Blacksmith's Guild entry trial, primarily used for ceremonial purposes. Sounds like a plan. Okay. Here's me trying to remember how to do this. Okay. Just gotta heat it up until it's straw yellow. And then finish everything in one fell swoop without needing to reheat it again. There is, of course, a secret. Uh-oh, I'm in danger. There is, of course, a secret in the fact that you don't actually need to flip it around. Because if you flip it around... Crap, there he goes again. To the anvil. Sorry, they all had something to say about that.
Nothing special so far.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. The complete lack of music is very realistic. but it does not make me any less nervous. It's almost like I'm actually taking a test. Feels bad. I'm allowed like 1 or 2 mistakes, I think, with the perks that I have. So I might still end up with a masterwork, but I'm not 100% sure. Uh-oh. I hope this is going well, because it's cooling off. I have no idea what you just said, sir.
I'm halfway there.
Okay, honestly.
Keep it up.
Thank you. Halfway is not bad, considering that it's still mostly heated.
Just like Martin.
Good, good, good. Thank you. I appreciate that comment. That makes me feel better. Uh-oh. I think I'm almost done with the smithing, though. I think we'll be there soon enough. Honestly, I'm just impressed I was able to keep him whistling for so long. Usually I mess up the timing on this on the whistling. So I'll take it. There we go. Okay. I wonder how we did. At minimum, please be tier 3. It might not be a masterwork, but please be at least tier 3. If it was masterwork, I feel like they definitely comment on it, so it is what it is. If only I didn't burn it. Might still be good enough for entry, though. Alright. How was it, fellas?
What's next?
Let's see.
It looks like the lad has a firm grip.
I would like to hope so. Ooh, yes! Henry quality. I'm pretty happy about that.
All done.
There you go. It's
See
perfect.
what you made.
It's Henry quality, okay? It's better than anything you can buy.
My!
There you go.
I
Perfect.
don't think I've ever seen anything like it. Fantastic work, Henry. This sword is a piece of art. I'm glad you didn't disappoint. Honored friends, masters of the Blacksmith's Guild, Henry of Skalitz has successfully completed the trial. Let us head for the guild hall for the acceptance ceremony.
Ooh, okay. Passed the trial and became a master blacksmith.
After successfully fulfilling all requirements, I'm proud to announce our guild has grown by a new member. Approach Henry of Skalitz.
Thank you.
Heel.
Will do. I'm really glad I chose this outfit, by the way. I fit right in.
Swear for the first time on your honor and by God Almighty that you will defend the interests of the Blacksmiths Guild of Kuttenberg.
I swear.
Swear for the second time that you will protect all secrets entrusted to you by the Guild.
I swear.
And swear for the third time that you will always act honestly and God-fearingly to spread the esteem of our guild among the people.
I swear.
Now hang your guild sword next to those of the other masters.
Oh, is Martin's sword up here? Oh, I guess he wouldn't have been a master, huh? Alright. Appreciate you guys. Guild chamber key. Nice. I get my own
Welcome to
room.
the guild, Henry.
Thank you.
It's now up to you to say a few words.
Ah, I am pretty good at speech. I will become your leader. Okay, that's a bit rough. I think I want to go speech.
Worthy masters. First of all, I have to say...
I am
great
following
honor
in
this is
Martin's
for me.
footsteps too,
Becoming a
but
member of such a prestigious guild in this great city is something I'd hardly have dreamt of just a few months ago. I promise to fulfill my oaths and prove to you that I'm someone you can rely on.
We are glad to hear it. In any case, from this day forward,
ooh, prestige
Henry
levels.
is to take over Skoda's forge and repair it. He therefore acquires the right to use it with one obligation, and that is the accommodation of the widow Magdalena.
That's
The
fine.
guild
I'm more than
restored
happy to
jointure
house her.
after the death of her husband. That will be your responsibility now, Henry.
That won't be for much longer anyway.
Okay, that is very rude, sir. Please.
She's a kind woman. I'll be happy to help her.
We'll see about that once she goes poking her nose into everything at the forge.
It sounds like you have your work cut out for you, Henry. But like all hard work, the results will surely be worth it. The ceremony is now over.
Nice.
Sorting out the ship.
Blacksmith's prestige shows you're standing in the guild. Raising it unlocks new equipment and upgrades for your forge. Increase it by completing special guild commissions that appear on your map each day. Oh. Huh. Alright, so I'm getting dailies, more or less? That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's talk. Never mind.
Very well.
So these guild swords are all just for show. Sorry. All these guild swords are just for show then, right? Also, the guild sword I just hung up totally had a different hilt than the one that's on the wall right now. Okay, well.
The forge awaits, lad.
Ooh, this is actually a good cuirass, but it doesn't matter. I'm wearing the best stuff possible. I don't want to steal from my own fellow masters. So what now? Talk to Magdalena. Okay, I can do that. I have no idea what
are
house
you
I'm in.
poking around that door for, eh?
Am I not allowed? Sorry.
No business here.
I'm stuck in here.
No.
Okay. I'm leaving, okay? I'm totally allowed to be here, though. Is this mine now? I do not know. I'm literally like, what building am I in? Oh, I'm just in the back of the armorer's place. So the guild is housed here, huh? Okay, interesting. How do I leave this place? Is there a front door? Kind of feels like there's no front door. Am I lost? What do you mean? I'm a guild member. Okay, here we are. Okay, so it's just like upstairs. Thank you.
Sure you'll find what you're looking for here, lad.
You were very friendly during all that. Can I talk to you now? Nope, no new dialogue. Sorry, never mind. Alright, Magdalena, I'm coming back. I have discovered my forge. It's a fast travel forge, which is nice and convenient. Very much so, if I'm going to be going out and about doing dailies. Alright, Magdalena. Hi there. I'm going to explore my new home a little bit. Ooh. Okay, it's a little messed up. I wonder if there will... What the heck am I looking at? Is that like an alligator head? Eating... like a toy of a person on a boat? There are no alligators in this game. Is this the first time I've seen something like that? I don't know how I feel about that, actually. I'm not very happy with that. That's kind of creepy. Okay. What about in here? This is where we just ate lunch. And then you sleep here, and that's it. Okay. Pretty limited right now. I can lockpick that, but that would be incredibly mean. Let me talk to you, Magdalena.
Good news. I gained the right to use the forge.
Wonderful. Finally, we can make some progress here. I'm just worried that once you see the mess inside, you'll turn on your heel and run.
I thought about it.
Why would I run?
I'm just joking. But make no mistake, you're in for some hard work. The house will have to be cleared out first before you can do anything else. The forge, as well as the floor above. Clear the rubble, put it in sacks, take
Can't
it
I just
outside
hire
the
someone to do
wagon.
that? I've got the money
Pick up
for
the
it.
things laying around, sweep the floors.
You want me to physically do it myself,
There's
don't
much
you?
to do, and I'm afraid I won't be of much help.
Of course you won't.
My back isn't what it used to be. One bad move and I'll stay hunched over like an old crone.
I'm sure I can manage.
I hope so. Looks like you have some strong hands and that you're not all thumbs. But first you'll have to get inside. The entrance from the street is blocked. A beam collapsed.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. Unlock the entrance to the forge from the street. Open the gate to the yard. Intriguing. So this is not where you want me. This is still creeping me out. Get to the upper floor. Well, there's a lot of stuff that is collapsed, so I don't know if this is the way to go. I need to get up there somehow. Well, there's definitely a stairwell that I saw earlier. Maybe I can climb in through... Okay, that's a place we've been to before, so we can just go in through here. Lockpicking is hard, okay? Is there an alternate route I could take? I mean, I could just lockpick it. I'm totally within my rights to do so,
I'll have
too,
to
I would
open this
think.
gate from the other side.
Okay, I mean, the obvious route is try a window. The alternative is... Oh, I can just physically do that myself. You're clearing the barrier. Okay, that was way easier than I thought it would be. Clean up the debris by the gate.
You've got to be kidding me.
Okay, that's fine. You know what? This seems a little unrelated from the hard lock upstairs, so I'm gonna go up there and see what's happening. Maybe I'll find some clues about the arson. Again, this is technically my property now, so there better not be anyone complaining about me lockpicking it. Alright, what's going on up here?
I wonder what's in store for me here.
For a second, I thought that was going to be like a corpse. Alright, no idea. It's a bit dirty.
This looks like it was an apprentice's room.
Would this have been Martin's, like my dad's place? Or my stepdad's place? At one point, probably. Miner's hood, miner's hose, cheap wine. Okay, that was completely garbage. What do you want me to do in here? How am I supposed to clear it up? We can clear the rubble there. Nothing else? Hello? This chest is not interactable. At least not at this time. So let's clear out the rubble. And then we can see maybe if the chest is something I can deal with. It's probably going to be my room, actually, now that I think about it. This is going to be my room. That chest is going to be my, you know, my personal chest. I think it'll be fine.
Now just to put it in a sack and take it to the wagon.
Alright, what wagon? I'm not aware of a wagon, but sure. After this, I can run off to the bathhouse and get a free bath. Because the Kingfisher bathhouse is in debt to me as well. And I'm on good terms with the owner. Very good terms indeed. I can't believe we're back to carrying sacks. It never ends, Henry. It never ends. Oh, this wagon. Okay, it's not so bad then. Wrong side. In we go.
One sack after another.
Right. Okay, is there anything else up here for me to worry about? What else am I picking up? Random garbage. Got it. You know, I could have just hired hands for this. Saved myself the trouble and the time. It's fine, though. Henry's always willing to put in the work. Even if it's extremely slow going. I'm gonna have to clear off that crap off the bed, too. Let me just buy a new bed at this point. I sure as heck would not want to sleep in that bed. It's been dirty, covered in dust and rubble for 20 years. Okay.
Lugging sacks really never gets.
Oh, I know you can't handle it. I don't blame you for that. Anything else? Yep, more crap. Oh, okay, you want me to pick up the trash? Yes, you do. I mean, these are crafting mats, so it could be worse. What other things do I need to pick up? Random scrap metal. Sure. Sheet steel, that's new. And then a random weapon stuff.
I reckon I can still use these materials.
Yeah, that also seems new. Anything else up here? I'm not sure if there's anything else. What is that? Oh, time to sweep. Henry of Skalitz, chore doer.
Good as new, I suppose.
Just buy a new bed, Henry, please. Okay, well, at least this place is done. Discovered my bed. This chest is still inoperable, though. At least the room is cleaned up, for the most part. That'll have to do. I don't think I can clean anything else up in here. Okay. Do I have to do something out in the field? What is this? Gather materials on the ground floor. Okay, ground floor is fine. Does this count as ground floor? I'm so drawn in by that head. I don't know. Something about it is just really distracting. Okay, well, let me... Not in that. Not in there. Also, this door I never opened either, huh? What is this, a storage closet? Okay, sure. Sales chest. Alright, that's something that I'll have to interact with at some point. Time to clear this crap. And then I can open the door. In which case it will make my life a lot easier because then I can just go straight to the wagon. Okay. Open sesame. Do I get to employ my own guards and stuff?
Lord, it's even worse than I thought in here.
I mean, it could be worse. What is that? Fastening material. Gimme. Ooh, key to the forge is up for floor. Well, you know, that would have been helpful a while ago. Random scrap. That's fine. More scrap. feel like I'm missing a few items. Oh, there's one. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I just bagged all the crap, didn't I?
Ooh.
Yes, I did. That's fine. I desperately need to go to the bath. Do not say I smell bad at any point, please, ma'am. Because you are to blame if that comes up. Okay. Give me that crap, please. Thank you,
Some of
thank
this
you.
is bound to come in handy.
Alright, now what? One last thing, right? Which is to clean up the rubble by the forge. Is that a good idea? Wonderful. Ooh, 0 of 2. This one required 2 sacks of crap. How lovely. You'll be fine, Henry. You're capped out in basically all your stats. I think you'll be okay. So, drop this, please. I gotta get a second sack now. How nice. Bag and take.
Come on.
This is the last one, Henry. You can push through. Definitely going to the bath, though. Okay. Now what do you want me to do, ma'am?
Those sure look heavy.
It was, actually. What now? Sweep the floor? Yup. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Old machine
What's this?
sketch.
It has Martin's mark on it. I'll have to ask Magdalena.
Alright, sounds good. We will do that after I visit the Kingfisher, who is relatively close to my new forge. Not like right next to me or anything. I guess technically I could just do laundry instead. I mean, the laundry is right next to me, so there's that. If not for this lady in my way, taking up my laundry space. Wait. I saw just for a moment. Yes, okay, perfect. I would like to launder all my crap. Everything, please. We're completely covered in dust and dirt and grime. Perfect. Okay. Magdalena. What now? We're gonna have to fix up the roof a bit, I think. Talk to me.
My word, you really are a handy lad. And hard-working too. I like to see that. You see this, Skoda? Your forge is finally in
I
good
kind of feel
hands.
good for her.
I found this. The mark Martin used to use is on it. Do you know what it could be?
Aye, that looks like one of the sketches for that grand project of theirs. They always met up in the evenings after work. All hush-hush, and over something so silly, no less.
Well, obviously these will be plans to fix up the clock, so...
Why did they meet up?
Because of the broken astronomical clock on the Rathaus Tower. Back then, the city officials decided they wanted it fixed, so they asked the masters of the guild to propose a solution. Your pa got all excited about it, then got my old Skoda involved, along with that other apprentice that was here. What was his name? Such a timid...
Is that the
quiet
guy who
boy.
set fire to this place and potentially poisoned the other guy?
Can't recall, but I remember they did some work on it, but the city ended up changing its mind.
What happened?
What happened?
They brought in some Italians, all the way from Padua or whatever it's called. And how do you think that turned out?
I don't know. How did it turn out?
They fixed it.
Obviously
They made a
didn't.
right mess of it. It was a terrible disgrace. The Italians ended up running off along with the money. There was no money left for the repairs, and there still isn't. So the clock is still broken. I remember when it still used to chime. But what can you do? Better to discuss what you want to do with this place.
Well, I do want to make it nice again. But in order to make it nice again, I should probably have the forge running again.
I want to get the forge running again.
All right, then. Come, I'll show you something. This was Skoda's table. He was always sketching something, planning repairs. He could stand here for hours. It was his favorite spot. And now it's yours.
Appreciate it, thank you.
It's an honor.
I think there's just one thing left to do. You have to put up a shop sign. So your customers know where to go, right? Have a look at the plans here.
Okay, we can do that. Repair the shop sign using the planning desk. House planning, garden building, chamber building. Okay. Do I actually have to go and get all the mats and stuff, though? That'll be annoying as hell. Oof. Building table. At the building table in your forge, you can buy furniture and carry out renovations to your house, chamber, and garden. Getting renovations and furniture requires enough coin and blacksmith prestige, but once you acquire something, it remains available to you permanently. Blacksmith prestige determines what you can acquire for your forge. You can raise it by completing guild activities which appear on the map each day. A and D cycle through the house, cycle through the items, open and confirm. Signpost is where, though? A padlock means the house isn't in a state that allows selected renovation. A star marks items you can now newly acquire. Okay, interesting. Garden house. Ah, the shop sign is here. Okay. Can I actually repair this, though? I don't have enough prestige for any of this. Got it. Okay. Not good. No prestige for any of this at all. Yep, okay. Alright. Shop sign, please. Old Forge shop sign. This battered signboard mainly says it needs replacing as soon as possible. Sadly, it brings nothing but bitter memories. Can be used for further construction or improvement, and then I literally can't afford anything else. So, that's the only one I've got. Okay, that raised my prestige immediately, which is nice. So now I can get something for the roof, which costs a fair amount of money. What kind of update do I want? Or maybe I should hold off. I actually don't know. Would this give me more prestige? By renovating it? I don't know. Or is this just like, hey, I can upgrade if I want? Maybe I should. Just so people don't walk past and go like, I don't want to visit this rundown building. You know what? I'll buy the most expensive option. Okay, I did get it prestige for doing that, so that's good. Welcome to your forge. You can now decorate your house, and upstairs you'll find your own room where you can place furniture and decorations. Some furniture pieces even grant unique buffs. That's good news. On the grounds, you can build structures and equipment that'll help you in everyday life, and last but not least, you have your very own forge. Interesting, interesting. So if I replace the old bed... Fine bed with fir wood, with a properly stuffed mattress and clean sheets. The foundation of a good night's sleep for any honest craftsman. An ugly bed with a worn-out straw mattress, nothing worth keeping if one can afford better. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for red, please. Thank you. I don't think I actually got any prestige for that, but I feel better about it. Why do we need this ladder? Well, like, why do we need that? I guess we can just get bookcases instead. Okay, that's not strictly necessary. Useless junk. I really do not need useless junk. The fact that it's even there, like, let me just throw it out, please. Old chest. What should I replace it with? A village chest. Wobbly with a rusty lock and nibbled by a woodworm. A common piece of furniture where you can store anything you don't want to carry on you. Sure, let's do that. Am I just wasting money? Probably. Light oak or dark oak? Dark oak seems nice. I'm not too worried. That's not that much gold. And I have a ton of armor sitting around in my chest. Like, I could literally just go and sell all that. Okay. What about the garden? Do I care? Wooden scrap. Random stuff. Okay. Neglected garden. Ooh, I can get stables and stuff. That's cool. Ruined workshop. What's in the workshop? Armorer's shelter. Okay. Armorer's workshop. That's even better. Okay. Alright. We'll leave it be for the time being. So, what now? Can I not clear out this crap in front of my building? I guess not, huh? Okay, I will say, the new roof I picked while it's nice that it's been repaired, it does not match the rest of the aesthetic at all. I mean, it is what it is, but talk to Magdalena. I would love to do that. Are you just chilling back here? No, you're probably in your little room. You are not in your little room. You are feeding the chickens. Okay.
Good work, Henry.
Or you're stealing their
I
eggs,
didn't
rather.
think I'd see this fire going ever again.
We'll get this place up and running again.
Now that you're officially open, why don't you forge something for me?
Okay, I
What
can
do you
that.
need?
Nothing difficult. My old axe broke. It served me for many years, even after he died. Only now it's all worn
shield
down and
symbol.
crooked,
Or
so it's
shield
not
emblem.
good for chopping.
Why didn't you get a new one in all those years? Someone from the guild would surely be happy
No,
to
but
make you
she's-
one. Probably for free.
She's
Don't
nostalgic.
want their charity. Besides, if you're even half as talented as your pa was, this should be child's play to you, no?
Of course.
It is, yes.
You can count on me.
And don't forget to sharpen it too. I can't chop with a dull axe.
Got it. Alright. That's a lovely brooch. I was looking at
I
it.
noticed your brooch. It's really lovely.
It's a nightingale. Shkoda made it for me for our first anniversary. I used to sing while I worked. And he'd always say, "My little nightingale."
It's a real masterwork.
It's mainly a keepsake now. Not much of his is left.
Yeah, like, the
Just
reason
that
she
old
wants to
axe.
keep that old axe
And
is
an
for
axe
sentimental
doesn't make the
value,
best
right?
love
So,
token.
makes sense. Now, tell me more about
I'd
Shkoda.
like to know more about your husband.
What would you like to know?
How do you become a guildmaster?
How did he become a guild master?
Not long after our wedding, he passed the guild exam. He was even offered a choice of 2 forges. There were 2 vacant ones. One in town, in the Merchant's Quarter, where young Matthias is now, and this one. Everyone was surprised he chose this place.
Yeah, it's not
But we
exactly
figured there'd be more space
in the
here,
middle of the
and we
town
were
square,
right.
so...
People didn't mind walking outside the walls once they saw the big, fine smithy we built here. As our smithy prospered, Shkoda's influence grew, not just in the guild. He even talked about standing for a seat on the council. But he didn't live to see it.
That's a shame. How many journeymen did he train?
How many journeymen did he train here?
Well, not all that many, to be honest. He started with some lad called Yaneba from Petch. But the boy couldn't take Shkoda's high standards and left. My husband was a strict man. I can't remember a single apprentice who stayed longer than 6 months. Your father was an exception. Him and the Fly.
Okay, so
The two
that's
of
the
them
other
stayed
guy
together
then.
here 2 whole years.
The scrawny
Right
dude you
to
told
the
me
end.
about?
That says something about their skill. They were just fine smiths, and Shkoda held them in high regard.
Okay, what happened after his death?
What happened after he died?
It's all a bit of a blur. I don't really remember that time too well. It all happened so quickly. He fell ill, took to bed, and 3 days later we were laying him out. Suddenly the smithy was full of people. The guildmasters arranged the funeral, the councillors came to offer condolences. The journeyman disappeared without a word. I went to my sister's for a time, and while I was away the roof caught fire. And the rest you know. I was left here all on my own.
Okay, well, tell me something about Martin,
I'd like
please.
to know something about Martin.
Of course, ask away.
What was he like as a lad?
What was Martin like when he was young?
He was a well-mannered boy. I didn't know him outside the forge, but by all accounts he was quite a rascal. Word was, he never missed a chance for mischief. He was always betting on something. Even tried it on with my Shkoda. He eventually talked him into a wager. I don't even remember what for. That he'd leap the brook down on Bach.
I have no idea
Took
what
a
you just
long
said.
pole and said he'd vault right over.
Is
It
Bach
seemed
like a location
clever
then?
idea, but the pole snapped in 2, and poor Martin plunged straight into the water. Shkoda called him Frisky from that day on.
Ah, so that's how he got the got the nickname. All right.
How was he at the trade?
Better than good. He wasn't a complete beginner when he came. He'd trained under another master first. I can't recall where from. I think he brought a few sketches with him, which he showed Shkoda, and the 2 of them tried to work something out. He wanted to become a swordsmith, and it showed. He really cared about mastering the craft. He spent a lot of time at it. My husband praised him for being able to think for himself from the very beginning. And he didn't hand out praise lightly. Let me tell you that.
Noted. How did you get along?
How did you get along with Martin?
He was no trouble. Ate whatever I cooked, helped out now and then when it was needed. He was a bit like a son to me, really. Although, he never wanted to talk about his family, where he was born, where he came from. No one could get it out of him.
Fair enough. And why did he leave?
Why did he end up leaving Kuttenberg when things were going so well for him here?
If only I knew. One day he was still here, comforting me, saying everything would be all right. And the next day, he was gone. Didn't even take his things. I asked after him at the guild, but no one wanted
Isn't this
to
still
say.
related to that, like, to that Jewish lady, though?
I often wondered if he'd got himself into trouble somehow.
It wasn't
But
that
I
the
never
reason
did
why he
find out
left?
what it
Like,
might have
according to the
been.
main story? I think it
And I
was.
doubt we ever will.
But I guess if you were playing this DLC in concurrence, like concurrently with the main story, you would find that out naturally as the game progressed, right? Like, she doesn't have the full story, but you would learn more from your half-brother, so... I see, okay. So you want me to craft an old... Sorry, a nice axe for you, huh? I could do that. Was it Magdalena's axe? Very specific. I can definitely do that for you. I'll even keep in the video. Everything I craft for the first time will be here. If I have to craft to grind levels or stuff, then yeah, that stuff will be done off screen, so don't you worry about that. Decent chance that I'm going to burn this as well. I have a tendency to burn everything. To the anvil! Okay, I feel like that was close. This is the part where I didn't heat it up long enough and I screwed up. Here's hoping that doesn't happen. I feel like crafting the axe head is going to be a little tougher than a sword. Because I have a little bit more range of movement about as far as like where I want to hit the axe head goes. Yeah, it's cooling off way too fast. Yeah, with a sword it's just a straight line. That's fairly straightforward. You don't have that much freedom of range. This though, oof. Or like a horseshoe. Yeah, the horseshoes are also a bit of a pain. I got better at it as time went on, but I almost have no experience working with axe heads. So, we may be in danger. It might not actually finish on time. I doubt she'll want or care for a masterwork like Henry level axe, but at the same time, you know, I want to make the best possible thing for her. I don't want to disappoint her. We are so much in
I
danger.
won't get too far without fire.
Okay, so we are gonna have to redo it. That sucks. Okay, well, it might just be a tier 3, Magdalena. I know you'll be happy with it anyway, but it is what it is. See, this is what happens when I don't burn the... when I don't burn the metal. Okay. I think I was almost done anyway. Based on the shape of the... based on the shape of the metal, so...
This is almost done.
Here's hoping that it'll still be at least a decent quality. I'm doing my best here, okay?
That looks finished.
Really? It only took like 6 more hits? That's unfortunate. Alright. I'm expecting tier 3 then, because I have to re-fire up the heat. Punch and go. Alright, how do we do? Probably not great. Oh, still Henry quality. Alright, I'll take it. Thank you. Oh, I need to sharpen it for her as well. I did promise to do that. I'm pretty decent at that though, so I think we'll be clear soon enough.
That's more like it.
And we're razor sharp, which means we're already at basically a 90 or to 100%. So how sharp is it for her? It is at 100, so it's as good as possible. Where are you? Still feeding the chickens? Yes, you are. I'm back.
I have that axe you wanted.
Wonderful. Let's see. My word. This is really great work, Henry. Your customers will be tripping over each other to buy your products.
That would be nice.
Just be warned. People here in the city care more about the quality of work than in the countryside. If something is shoddy, they'll notice it right away.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
If you mess up a piece while forging and it ends up being low quality, it's best to just make a new one. All right?
Noted.
Right.
Word will spread soon enough that locals don't have to go to the city to have something forged. And you'll have your first customers. Everyone around here knows me, so sometimes they might come to me with orders. I did the same for my husband back then. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that works just fine, of course.
That works for me.
Glad to hear it.
As long as it doesn't bother you.
Why would it? On the contrary, I'm glad. I'll help out around the house, and I'll be happy to help with this too. I don't get out much, so I have all the time in the world. Oh, and one more important thing. You can also sell pieces you forge on your own, without anyone ordering them. There's a storeroom past the left door under the archway on the street, where you'll find a chest you can put products
Oh, you're gonna be my merchant?
and I'll do my best to sell them.
Okay,
Here's
better
the
hope
key
that
to
you're
the
good at
chest.
negotiation then.
I'll hold on to the money for the products for you, so feel free to ask any time.
Noted. That seems like quite a workload.
You've taken on quite the workload, Magdalena.
I don't mind. All the movement keeps me young. In the meantime, you can focus on getting in good with the guild.
Sounds like a plan. What do you mean?
What do you mean, getting good?
The guild masters are an eclectic bunch. They all like different things. It would be best if you try to be on good terms with everyone. They'll appreciate you, and you'll forge all the more.
The
For
political
example,
intrigue?
Boris of Brod loves nothing more than rolling dice. If you offer him a game at the guild hall, I'm sure he won't refuse. He used to be one of your pa's best friends. He might even tell you about some of their misadventures.
Okay, your laugh is a little creepy
Not
now.
sure I want to know.
Oh, yes, you do. Don't lie to yourself. Take care,
Alright,
my friend.
fun. Prestige 3. You can put items in the sales chest that you want to get rid of. Magdalena and any apprentices you may have will gradually take the items, sell them, or use them as raw materials. I can get apprentices? That's cool. Okay, now I'm being forced to go and play dice. I see. I'm really not given much of a choice here now, am I? No, I'm not. Okay, well, can I store anything I want in that chest? Does it have to be stuff I craft myself? The sales chest is an easy way to earn some extra coin from excess items from your adventures and your forge. Okay, good. You can put weapons, armor, and generally any items that can be reused in the forge into the sales chest. Magdalena and any craftsman working your forge will occasionally check the chest, and if they find something they can sell or use as material, they'll buy it. You can collect the earnings from Magdalena. The higher your blacksmith prestige, the more items you will sell. Items from the sales chest will not sell for the highest possible price, but it requires no effort and can provide an additional source of income for your forge. Okay, I see. So like all the crap I have, all the extra armor, if I'm too lazy to actually go and offload it myself, I can sell them for a bit cheaper, but in bulk. Okay. Makes sense. Now, let's go for a dice game. Mr. Boris of Brod, talk to me. I hear you like to play dice.
Ah, if it isn't our newest member, Henry. What brings you here?
Well, I was
You
just
do,
passing
actually.
by, so I thought I'd stop and greet you.
That's nice of you. How's the forge doing?
Pretty well. I'll clean things up. Soon it'll be good as new.
Well, best of luck to you, lad. Us guild masters have to support each other, you know? Work together, like friends.
By the way,
Fair enough.
Magdalena mentioned you like playing dice.
Aye, that's no secret. Anytime, any place. What about you? You like rolling bones?
I absolutely hate playing the dice game. But of course, if I have to stay on your good side.
Of course.
Glad to hear it. Fancy a game now? What game would you like to play?
Without a badge. I don't know the difference.
Courtiers for me.
Let's play.
I'd never heard of the various tiers before, to be honest. I don't know if that was in the base game or not, but here we are. I just realized that Voita's dice are RGB. Funny. I have no idea what dice to pick. I'm just gonna go with these. Sure. The 3 lucky die and then a couple of very lightly loaded die. How about that? Good enough.
Come on then, show us what you can do.
I
Unless
can't
you're
do
playing for the
anything. I am
first time.
terrible at this crap. I don't even remember the rules. I honestly do not remember the rules. Well, none of these will keep, right? So I'll just keep one of these and then score and continue. not going super well. 2, 4, and 5. I can't keep those. So I have to grab this. Score and continue.
If I was you, I'd take it.
I have, like, no points right now, sir. Don't tell me that. I'm in so much trouble.
Have you lost your mind? You're going
No.
to lose everything.
I bet you I am. Here you go. Score and pass. That's it. Oh, my bad. You're gonna blow me out of the water, aren't you? You have some heavily loaded dice. Come on. What is this?
Finished.
Alright. Is it
Yours.
my turn? It is. Okay. That's nice, I suppose. Well, I see a triple, which is good. Should I go again, or is that too risky? I think I'll grab this, and then I will score and pass. Please don't flush me out. Okay. So we're almost
That's enough.
tied.
Your turn.
Fair enough, fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy crap.
It's a good
Okay.
thing you don't throw like that all the time.
I would hope not. For your sake. Oh baby, a triple. Okay. Honestly, I should probably quit while I'm ahead, so I will score and pass that. Oh, you're doing well. Ooh, okay.
That's
Same thing
the
as
way.
me.
It's bloody well done.
I hope you bust. Okay.
Damn it.
He is ahead of me by a fair amount. I don't think I'll be able to replicate that success. Although... I win.
You must have a lucky...
Well played.
Thank you.
Play a lot better than your pa did. Frisky always had rotten luck at dice.
Really?
Aye, but he did
Ooh,
more
I got
than all right
prestige
for himself in other
by playing
areas.
dice with the dude.
You know what
Alright.
they say, unlucky at dice. Now listen, I had an idea. When you play dice, you could spread our guild's good name.
Could
What
I?
do you mean?
Players in Kuttenberg and beyond always appreciate it when someone like a guild master plays a fair game with them. It'll help our prestige as well as yours.
Okay,
And
I'll be
speak
honest,
from
I have no
experience.
interest in playing
And
randos
so
for dice.
you
with
have
dice.
something to play for, even with some more discerning opponents. Take this.
You're gonna give me a
Thanks.
badge I
And
don't like
one
to
more
use?
thing.
Yep, well done.
When me and the other masters had a good look at you during the ceremony, you seem like the type of fella that's been through a lot despite your age. Am I right?
Oh, you're absolutely correct.
You're right. You could say I'm a bit of an adventurer.
And that's just the type of bloke I need. Just so you understand, us fellas at the guild are craftsmen, merchants. There are some troubles we can't
I'm not
solve
about to
without
become your
outside
muscle,
help.
though, just saying.
And now that we have someone like you, we might not have to go looking for it elsewhere.
What's this about?
A shipment of materials that got stuck somewhere on the way to Kuttenberg. One of our German masters, Klaus Eichner, wanted to discuss it with you. Go and see him. He can tell you more.
Alright. The
I
Master's
wanted
Game.
to ask you about Martin. Did you know him well?
Of course I did. All the blacksmith's apprentices in the city knew each other. We were one big group. But it was different with Frisky. That was real friendship. The things I got up to with him and Fly. These days, nobody would believe me.
Now here's a problem. Everyone has mentioned Fly, but no one has much to say about him. Yeah, who was Fly?
Who was Fly?
A fella called Stander. He used to apprentice with your pa at Skoda's Forge. Folks used to call him Fly because he was always calm, quiet, kind of like a fly on the wall. But when he got pissed off, he could really buzz, believe me.
Enough to
Sounds
burn
like
down
you'd
the
be worth
forge?
talking to.
Aye, only he left the burg, and God knows where he is now. Maybe one of the other masters will know more. Try asking them about him.
Noted, okay.
I hear he and Skoda tried to fix the astronomical clock.
Aye, everyone wanted to back then. But Frisky and Fly said they'd made some progress. But they could have just been yanking my pizzle.
Well,
That is a phrase I
I
haven't
don't
heard in a
think
while.
Martin was the type of person to joke about things like that.
I suppose you're right. I reckon if he was still alive, he'd still be trying to fix it.
What did you get up to together?
Ha! Things that aren't polite to talk about, lad.
Of course.
Girls, taverns, all sorts of nonsense. Maybe I'll tell you sometime, once we get to know each other better. But anyway, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have your work cut out for you at the forge.
Oh yeah, absolutely. 100%. But now you've given me another lead. I have to go and talk to Eichner. Guildmaster Klaus Eichner wants to speak with me. I don't really know what exactly he handles in the guild, but I reckon I'll find out soon enough. I should drop by his shop during the day. Okay, so just in the day then, in which case I can go back to my home, sleep, and then pop by. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. Can't do that from this location, but I will be right back. Good morning, Master Klaus.
Take a look around, but no fooling about.
Noted.
Was darf's heute Morgen sein?
You wanted to speak with me?
Boris mentioned you wanted to discuss something with me.
And what is it he told you?
Not much. But I understand you're having some sort of business troubles.
Good, good. But before we speak, I have to ask you something.
Oh yeah, what's
please
that?
Be honest. Is
Okay.
Martin the blacksmith really your father, junger Mann?
Why'd you ask? Don't you believe me?
Ich möchte dir trauen, but I have a good memory for faces. And to tell you the truth, you do not resemble your father much.
I'll be honest with him. I grew up. Yeah.
Martin was the one who raised me and taught me the craft, but he wasn't my real father. You're right.
I was adopted.
And
It's
you admit
basically the
this
same.
freely, even while knowing the regulations for
Okay,
big
I did not know
bastards
that.
from becoming members of the guild.
My father would vouch for me, were he still alive. He'd want me to carry on his legacy.
Well said. The wishes of the dead do indeed.
Okay,
bear
so maybe I
weight.
will still win favor here.
Nevertheless, do not mention this
Oh,
to anyone
okay.
else. Not everyone may be so understanding, and may wish ill upon you, Junge. Now, please
Noted,
follow
okay,
me.
thank you.
We can discuss the rest in private.
Okay, I mean, we still gained approval for that, so that's
It
nice.
is always easier to think over a cup of wine.
The one that you don't have in your hand? He's had enough to drink
So
already.
bitter und so süß wie das Leben selbst.
Why did you...
Gott segne dich, Klaus. Oh, verzeih, I did not know you had a visitor.
Nichts passiert, mein Bruder. Allow me to introduce our newest member.
Okay, it's gonna be
Master
weird
Henry.
being referred to as
Henry,
Master Henry.
This is my younger brother, Olbert, a royal official. He oversees the customs and guilds of Kuttenberg.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Ja, gleichfalls, Meister. Do not let me disturb you. We shall speak later, Klaus. Auf Wiedersehen, meine Freunde.
Okay, I'm just gaining reputation everywhere.
Good. Now you know my brother as well. He is a man of strong principles. The guilds do not have it easy with him.
Okay, your brother is a nobleman? Why did you ask about my father?
Forgive me, but why did you ask about my father earlier?
Listen, mein Freund. Boris could not tell you everything.
Okay, please elaborate. And there you go, drinking from your empty hand again.
Not that he knows everything, nor does he want to.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean to say it is my responsibility to assess potential risks to our guild.
Wait, so it was a test?
Richtig. You are a smart lad, I can see that. You really are like Martin in that
Oh, that's
regard.
nice, that's good, thank
Did
you.
you know he saved my life?
No, I didn't.
Nun ja, das hat er. Few men were brave enough to fight like he did.
I like to handle things myself too, that is true, but he did for...
We have that
I'll
in
say
common
that.
too. I also like to handle things on my own.
Ja, ich habe es gehört. Young and headstrong, eh? Nevertheless, while the world may change, problems stay the same. And you are the one I chose to help me deal with them, junger Mann.
Oh yeah?
Happy
How?
to, if I'm able. What is this about, Master?
You may not know this, but it is my job to guarantee the guild can do its work without interruption, and that the goods get where they need to. Surely you know our work attracts all sorts of undesirables, right?
Oh, I believe it. I'm well aware. Did some merchandise go missing?
Did something go missing? Someone got robbed?
If only it was just one someone, junger Mann. And I'm afraid we will have to sort this out ourselves.
I'm gonna not ask him about reporting to the bailiff. I feel like he would have tried that if it was an option, and he'll just get annoyed with me. So.
I'm sorry, but I need you to tell me a bit more.
Ich werde es dir gerne erklären, mein Freund. As you know, the king rules this city. But it is rich mine foremen and trade guilds that truly hold power here. Our is among the most influential, and our business keeps the city's coffers full. But that is precisely why we must be careful.
Who's threatening us? Sigismund? Or those Cistercians?
The nobility is jealous of us, the mine foremen hate us, and the abbot does not miss an opportunity to harm us. Surely you can imagine the hassles and delays that brings.
I can see that being a problem, yes.
Ever since the army arrived in the region, every dirty deed is blamed on deserters and Trabants.
Are you saying they're ambushing our wagons on purpose?
Another sip, alright.
Ja, genau. And it is getting harder and harder to save what we can. That is why I wanted to ask for your help, junger Mann.
I'd be happy to
I'll
help.
be happy to help. Where should I go?
I see you are not
I'm a
afraid of
one-man
anything,
army at
my
this point,
friend.
sir. I am
Don't
not
mind
worried.
getting my hands dirty when it's for a good cause.
Good. That is just what we need. A supply wagon on his way from Prague disappeared yesterday. It was likely attacked. It is some rotten luck. There was nothing particularly valuable, but the foreman had guild documents with him for transferring property.
Do you suspect someone?
Hard to say. I do not know yet. But those documents will cost us dearly unless we get them back, assuming those blackguards have not already burned them.
So you think there's more of them?
Ja, das stimmt. I would guess they have a camp somewhere nearby.
Oh, don't worry, I can empty
I
that
understand.
camp out.
I'll have a look around and try to find those documents.
And then I can sell their
Gut
loot.
gemacht.
Sounds good.
Tell me, how do you plan on doing it?
I will walk in with my sword.
I'll find those wretches and fill them with arrows before they even know what hit them.
Good. That sounds like a decent plan. Though it is still risky. I will give you some arrows as well as some weapon coating.
Well, thank
Be
you.
careful. It is highly poisonous.
Thanks. That'll come in handy.
Nice. They're not
The
even bad
documents you are
poisons.
looking for have a green seal with the guild symbol, and they were in a leather case originally. I doubt those blackguards know how to read, so perhaps you will get lucky and find them lying around or maybe in some crate or chest.
Is there anything else?
Nein, das ist alles. Get those documents back if you can, but remember, du solltest vorsichtig sein, junger Mann.
I have no idea what you just said, but sure. I agree, totally. Recover the stolen documents. Alright. Where would they be? Who am I hunting down? Let us refer to our map. In the forest somewhere. Okay. Do I actually know about there being a mini quest here? A side quest here? Or is this like that bug? That bug zone. I think it's the bug one where it's like the dude with the treasure map. Okay. That quest is not actually available to me. I completed that ages ago.
Those bored soldiers would happily pay to see their tricks.
Alright, time for me to get out and about. Take out a few of these bandits or whoever are waiting.
What a height!
What's the word I'm looking for? Waylaying our shipments. There we go. Alright, so off we go.
They attacked the guild's wagon and stole the documents around here. Master
Bruno?
Eichner wanted me to look for them.
I don't think it'll be too hard to look for them. This area is fairly small, realistically. And there's an enemy camp that I've been to before. So there's a decent chance that they've repurposed that camp and filled it with the people I'm looking for. I have Ranyek's bow. I should probably use some of the poisons I was just given. Oh, the game autosaved, so I'm definitely on the right track. Alrighty then. Am I sneaking right now? Okay, I was. This is definitely it. I am more than happy to clear out this camp.
Well,
Well, there's so many of them.
Bandit camp. Just like I could have thought. I hope they haven't burnt those
Oh.
documents yet.
It's a trap! Okay, I need a good line of sight. Nice. That guy's dead. You are now arrowed. And you cannot run. You are also arrowed and cannot run. I know you're hitting me from behind, but ow, ow, ow. Stop that. Stop spamming. Whoa, there was a lot more than I thought. Ow, okay. Danger, danger. Danger. Ow. Back off, back off. Time to drink. I can't see in the woods. Cannot see in the woods. Very problematic. Hello. Please die, sir. Ow. Ow. Okay. No. Master Strike. That's a go-to. Nope. Master Strike again. Super dead. Who's next? I want you dead.
What do you want?
Ideally, you dead. Thank you. Okay, you've got a lot of health. Way too much health. Yes, it is. It's hopefully your own blood. Stop that. Get out of here. You know what I haven't done in a bit? Clinches. Okay, nice. The other two, I think, are poison, so that's why they're slowly walking and watching. Okay. How about you die to a clinch, sir? Ooh. Oh, yeah?
Get me.
Nope.
Right, Mitchell.
Grab him. Okay. Dodged. Nice. Ow. Pain. Suffering. Nice.
I know it was spoiled. Oh, I feel
Okay.
awful.
Did I get him? Did that guy just die to poison? I think he did. Also, where's my dog?
Oh, Christ.
Alright, time to clinch.
Are horrible. What could have caused this?
Okay. Not the best, but, you know, we survived. All things considered, it's, you know, the best outcome possible in this case, I suppose, given how rusty I actually am. Okay. I need to get my bandages on. Does anyone remember how to bandage? Because I sure as heck do not remember. Aha! Okay, there you go. So let me just repair my stuff and then loot all the bodies. Okay, well, I'm done looting all the corpses, which is nice. At least all the corpses that were out in the field. Is this the one guy who died while I was still in this zone? I guess so. Yeah, I shot 2 arrows into him. I didn't realize there were as many enemies as there were. But again, I can't exactly argue with the outcome, so here we are. Now then, I got a chest key. Off one of the dudes. So, where is said chest? Okay, scrap metal and steel. Oh, the dog... Oh, of course, the dog was defeated. That makes sense, that makes sense, okay. Ah, this is probably the stuff that belongs to us. Open Sesame. Sketch for Armorer 3. What does that mean? There's the Lost Guild contract and document. I don't know what Tin Cal is, but apparently that's a thing that we can use. So, deliver the documents. We can definitely do that. Anything else I can grab before we go? I can't loot any of the stuff. Let me take a look here. I found a sketch for Armorer 3. I don't know what that means. Okay, cool, I guess. What is this? What is this? A sketch of plate sleeves, a plan from which a skilled armorer in your forge can create a new plate arm protection. Well-tempered plates decorated with etching and engraving interlock seamlessly. The sketch must be given to a hired journeyman or in an armorer's shed or workshop must be built for him at your forge. Oh, okay. A hired journeyman and an armorer's shed or workshop must be built. The journeyman will make the Kuttenberg plate sleeves in your workshop. Okay, cool. Can I read the specific quest stuff? Parchment bearing the seal of the Kuttenberg Blacksmith's Guild in green wax. Guildmaster Klaus Eichner is looking for this document. And then the Lost Guild document is an old piece of parchment with a seal. There's also a faded red seal, likely from some monastic order. Cool. So we'll just call Pebbles over, and we are all set. Let's get the heck out of here. I'm back, Master Klaus. I have the documents you wanted as well. Yes, here you go.
Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein Herr?
I've got the stolen documents.
I got lucky. I managed to get back those stolen guild documents.
So you found the scoundrels that did it?
That I did. Could I have spared them?
Odd. I took back what they stole, and I took care of them.
Good. But like I said, it was a needless risk. You should have left that up to the bailiff. Now, show me the documents.
Here you
They
go.
are. These are the only ones I found with our seal.
Oh, mein Gott. Is this really all the documents?
Oh, not enough?
Why?
Uh-oh.
Is something missing?
Schwer zu sagen. But I think something else is behind this. It seems I will have to have a serious talk with the Bzevnov abbot.
The
But
who
that
now?
is for me to worry about. You did your job perfectly. And the other masters will hear about it. You can be sure of that. By the way, I heard you are looking for a man called Standa, whom they called Fly.
Yeah, I'm very nosy about him.
Do you know something about it?
Why do I get the feeling
I
he's
asked
going to
my
be the reason we're
contacts
missing
and
these
found out
documents?
He went to Horshan.
I get the feeling he's
Apparently,
going
he
to be
worked as a blacksmith
the
in
antagonist
the
in this
mines.
somehow. They're
Why
hinting at
are
him
you
way too
looking
much.
for him?
Boris told me Fly used to apprentice at Skoda's Forge with my pa. Maybe he has some stories to tell.
Ja, das ist möglich. I do not remember him much, but it has been a long time.
That it has. We'll see what he remembers. Anyway, thanks for the help.
Nein, thank you, mein Freund. Und wenn es dir nichts ausmacht, I will mention this to the others.
Appreciate
the guild
that.
should know what you have done for them.
Nice. Oh. Guild activities. You've become a full-fledged member of the Blacksmith's Guild, which means you can now take on a new type of quest. Guild activities. Every morning, several new activities will appear on the map. Any you don't accept will disappear by evening, and different ones will appear the next day. Feel free to skip any activities you're not interested in. New ones will appear in their place the following day. There's no penalty for passing them up. Blacksmith Prestige determines what upgrades and furnishings you can acquire for your forge. Increase it by completing guild activities, which appear on your map every day. Okay. I have now Prestige 5 and got some money out of that, which is good. And now you want me to, what, ride off to Horshan? Martin's Dream. Find the former journeyman, Standa the Fly. Now works as a smith at the Horshan mines. I should find him and ask about the repair of the clock. Oops, wrong button.
You're acting like a child. Go and whistle somewhere else.
Sorry.
Wait! Good man! I have something for you!
Oh yeah?
How
Seems
are
legit.
you? And what do you need?
You'll see, you'll see. Come here. Let's talk.
Okay. Let's talk.
Stop! And strip everything off!
Not interested.
And no funny stuff!
I'm not just going to stand here and let you rob me.
You're not tough shit!
How unfortunate for you.
Swine!
Alright, well, you asked for it. Good night. You have a lot of health, sir. Okay, but you're not actually attacking me, which is interesting. And now you're dead. Look at that. Really should have left well enough alone, huh? Did you even have anything worthwhile? No, I'm the one robbing you. I guess I'll take those. That's pretty much it. Rosary's not worth much, but I'll take it anyway. Alright, back on my horse. That was a little bit of a detour. Back to Horshan. Hello, gentlemen. I seek Standa.
I never thought I'd see the day anyone would show up and kick Tomlin's ass. I mean,
Foreman
strong as a
Samco.
bull. Plus, he's got that magic stone.
Oh, I mean, that's the magic stone thing has been resolved. Don't you worry about that, guys. You guys are a bit behind. Am I allowed in here right now? Good to see you too.
How's the watch going?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been here in the mines. Are you Standa?
What would you like, sir?
Are you Blacksmith Standa?
No, I'm Honza. Standa worked here before me.
Okay, where'd Standa
and he
go?
messed up his hand and couldn't smith no more. So I got the job.
And do you know where I could find him?
He started working the shaft as a regular miner. He lives nearby in the miner settlement.
Noted, okay. Thank you. Can I offload some crap to you?
Wares.
I'm sure I can. Please buy my stuff. Standa, you're apparently out here somewhere.
He's strong as a bull.
Regular miner, there's Samco again. I don't know who Standa is. You guys just live out here. But it's the middle of the day. There's a chance he's in the mine. Sorry. Maybe you're the shirtless guy? Like, I don't know who I'm looking for. Corbin Frank. Standa the Fly! Hey! Okay, you're very depressed, and I can't blame you, because you lost your actual job.
Are you Standa?
Who's asking?
Henry. I'm Martin's son. He used to apprentice with you at Skoda's Forge.
Martin? Christ, I haven't heard that name in years. How's he doing these days?
Well, everyone keeps asking.
He's no longer with us.
Ah, I'm very sorry to hear that. We used to be best friends.
So I've heard.
Christ, what a day. What a day. Is that what you came here? To tell me he's dead?
Well, I had to tell you, but I also have something to ask of you.
All right, but this isn't the best time, to tell you the truth.
Why? How can I help?
What's going on?
I'm not suspicious of him
don't
anymore,
know
by the
if
way.
I
After
can.
what I've seen of him so far.
Oh, but you are Martin's son. It's not like I have anyone else to talk to anyway. I'm in trouble. Big trouble.
How so?
I fell on some hard times.
Oh, I
recently.
see.
So I borrowed some money.
I
from one
can
of the guards
convince
here.
him to leave you alone.
I had to sign
That shouldn't
a
be too
contract
hard.
with him. I was going to pay him back today. So I went to see him, and now he's claiming I'm late. I paid back what I owed him. But he says if I don't pay him the interest too, he'll break both my arms.
You
He
can't
says
work
it was
with
all
broken
in the
arms.
contract I
Yeah.
signed. I can't read.
Oh, you can't.
He swindled me.
I bet you
There's
he
no
just
way I
tricked
can
you.
get that much
If I
money
read that
in time.
contract myself, I don't
Say,
think it's going to have that
Henry,
clause.
I know it's a lot to ask, but you look like a tough bloke. Could you try to convince him to take pity on me?
I'd be happy to.
Where can I find the fella?
He's out patrolling on the road. He's a catchpole. And you can tell he's a moron at first glance. Christ, I hope nobody heard me.
Okay.
Why are you so afraid of him?
Because he's a madman. He'll beat the shit out of you just for the hell of it.
I don't think he'll
The
succeed.
miners call him Leech.
Okay, he probably deserves that nickname.
Maybe he's just bluffing.
Trust me, he's not. I knew a lad who owed him a lot less. And now he's a cripple.
Okay, unfortunate.
I wanted to ask you about the Kuttenberg astronomical.
I'm sure he's not going to be willing to talk to me
I
about
heard
that
you
until
and
I
my pal
resolve his
repaired
problem.
it together.
Look, I don't have time to think
Yeah,
about
that's what I
the
thought.
bloody clock. That bloke is going to break my arms.
Alright, I'll go deal with him.
All right then. I'll sort out your debt with the guard.
Thank you, truly. Thank you, but watch out for him.
I am not worried. At all. Okay, solve the fly's troubles. I'd love to, and he's actually really close by. He's right here. You there.
Standa said you want some money on top from him.
And what's it to you?
Forget the interest.
Why should he pay you more than he borrowed?
Because he signed a contract.
Show me.
But that isn't what you agreed on face to face, is it?
Look, that's between us. Keep your nose out of things you don't understand.
Would you take a bet for it?
I think you ought to forget about the interest. What you originally lent him, Standa already paid back. Why break his arms over a made-up debt? What sense does it make? So people will fear you. In the end, that'll only bring you trouble. And what if some superior of yours finds out? You think they'll be pleased? You'll be the one who ends up paying for it.
Well, you're
Aha!
right.
My silver tongue strikes
All
again.
right then. Standa repaid his debt to me. Here's the promissory note. And tell him he's off the hook.
Lovely. Will do. Don't make me knife you in the back either, by the way. Because I don't like what you're up to around here. So here's the debt note. I, the miner Stanislav, borrowed 400 groschen from Luchan, so I could repay my dice debt to return it by St. Barnabas's Day, else I'll give Luchan 400 on top and 2,000 groschen besides. Seems legit. But Stanislav isn't even the guy's name. Right? Standa. Okay, I guess maybe Stanislav is your full name and Standa's more like a nickname. Anyway, he really tried to screw you then. 2,000 groschen on top, right?
I sorted out those problems of yours with the guard. He'll make do with what you originally owed him. You're even. Here's the contract.
Thank you. Truly thank you. You wanted to talk about the astronomical clock.
Yes, I did.
But why with me?
The guild assigned me Skoda's old forge, so I'm fixing it up. And while I was cleaning, I found a plan of the astronomical clock. Magdalena told me the two of you tried to repair it on your own back then.
Wait. You're the master of old Skoda's forge now.
That's me.
I am.
Well, I'll be. And Magdalena is still living there?
She is.
That's good. How's she doing?
Better now. Yeah, that's literally what I was going to say.
Better now, I'd say. She was sad to see how long the forge was in disrepair. And living in a half-broken down house must have been tough.
Poor thing. When old Skoda died, she must have been through a lot. I have to go and see her. I have to see her and apologize. I just have to. I don't want to be here anyway. You reminded me of the old times in Skoda's forge and damn it. I'm a blacksmith, an armorer. I was almost ready for the master's
So
trial.
what happened to your hand anyway?
Only I can't fight for my place in the sun. I never could. That's why I'm
Like, is your
down here in the
hand
mine.
able to heal
But
or not?
maybe it's not too late. I'll try and find some work in a forge, somewhere near Kuttenberg. Maybe in Bach.
There's literally
But
nothing
first,
stopping you from
I'll
coming
go
back to the
Skoda's
forge.
forge
I
to
can
see
hire you on,
Magdalena.
it's fine, as long as you
And
can
nothing
actually
is
work.
going to stop me.
Otherwise, I can just have you as a hired hand. That's perfectly fine. Nothing's going to stop me. Okay, yeah, let's just go together.
All right. Suit yourself. We can go together if you'd like. It'll be faster.
Great idea. Let's go.
Sounds good. I can protect you on the road, too. But yeah, literally, if you can actually still work a forge, then yeah, join me. Even if you can't, carry my crap. Why not?
God be with you. Wait, who? You seem familiar.
Magdalena. It's me. Stander.
Stander? Oh, that Stander. My lord, you've changed so much.
Well, it has been 20 years. I'm so glad to see you. You look great.
Oh, please. I'm an old crone. What are you doing back here after so many years?
Henry here reminded me I
Who's the lady?
left
Where'd she
you
come
alone
from?
here back then.
I'm literally like, who's that?
And
This is my property. I didn't invite you.
Came to apologize.
There's no need to apologize. Really, everything is better now. As soon as the fire got going again, it's as if things were back to normal.
Just like the good old days. When Skoda died, it's like everything went belly up overnight.
I heard you did something to your arm. Yeah, you can stay here and live with us.
What do you mean everything went belly up?
Well, everything just fell apart. I found a job in Horshan. Martin stayed in Kuttenberg and Magdalena. I'm very sorry. Really.
Stop apologizing already.
It's not your fault. I mean, at
was
some point
so
you had
long
to go.
ago. I'm
You know,
happy
follow
to see-
your own career
Really?
path and everything.
Yes, really. Now stop your sobbing already, will you?
Okay. I heard you did something to your
I
arm.
heard you did something to your arm in Horsham and couldn't smith anymore since.
Aye, that's what I get for betting. I bet I could lift a basket full of ore.
Unfortunate.
I did it, but I tore something in my
I don't
arm.
know if medicine in this era is enough to fix
They
that.
took on another blacksmith in my place.
Oh, your
And even
arm...
once my arm was healed.
Oh, okay, so
I
your
never
arm
got my
did
job
heal.
back.
So you can
So
work.
I went from armorer's apprentice to a bloody miner. What a load of shit.
Okay, well, stay here and live with us.
You know what, Stander? Since you don't want to go back to Horsham...
That I don't.
I thought you might want to stay and come and live with us. What do you think, Magdalena?
Why not? There's plenty of space. This used to be your home, didn't it?
Why, that's very kind of you, but I wouldn't want to get in the way.
Oh, please. You won't be in anyone's way.
You can help me out at the forge from time to time.
Yeah, that doesn't sound bad.
What do you say?
Why not?
I don't know. Like I said, I could just go to Bach. It's no bother.
Stay here.
There's no need. Stay here.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'm sorry.
Stander,
Yeah, shut the
How
hell
far
up.
did you
Stop
get with
apologizing.
repairing the astronomical clock?
Pretty far. We went to see the clock, found what wasn't working, and started making the parts needed.
Aye. I remember the sound of hammering long into the night.
We hand-forged gears for the mechanism we wanted to set the clock to. I suppose you could call it the metal heart of the clock. It was a hell of a lot of work. Then we hired a goldsmith's apprentice to put the whole thing together. He was a canny lad, only he turned out to be a right bastard and ended up fleecing
Okay,
us.
how did that end up
I
happening?
didn't know that.
What did he do?
He decided to fuck us over and sold the machine to some rich burger. The lad told him it was some ancient artifact, and the bloody fool ate it up. Martin gave him a proper beating for
Okay,
it.
so it might be in some rich guy's
The
private
machine
collection
stayed
then.
with the burger.
Okay,
And
interesting.
shortly after that, Skoda died, and the whole thing lost its meaning.
Maybe I'll manage to fix it up.
You sound just like Martin. He put his heart and soul into the repair, but it's all so long ago now.
What's the name of the burger who kept the mechanism?
Looking to get it back, are you? Forget about it. Martin tried it back then, and it was a wonder they didn't call the catchpoles on him.
It's been 20 years. Maybe his family doesn't even know what they have.
I doubt it, but it's worth a shot.
I'm
His
sure I
name
can
was
convince
Vetter,
them. If
German
not,
fella.
you know,
His house
nighttime
was
comes
across
around,
from
I
the
have
wax
sticky
house in the lower
fingers.
market.
Aye. But old Vetter is long gone. His son works as a scribe now.
But the heart is just the beginning. You'll need other parts too. We had plans for them, but God knows where they ended up. Do you know by any chance?
I have a bunch of Skoda's old sketches. Remind me later, Henry. My memory isn't what it used to be.
That's okay, I can do that. Where can I find him?
Where can I find Vetter, the scribe?
Either at his home or at the Rathaus. His is the last door on the gallery in the courtyard.
Noted. Okay, what does the mechanism look like?
What does the mechanism look like?
It's a kind of large metal target, about a foot in diameter. It has sliding circles and grooved rails attached to it. They're supposedly used to measure the time by the sun and stars. But to be honest, I don't know how.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go and talk to him.
I'll go and talk to the scribe then.
Let's hope he doesn't take after his father. I suppose I'll go and settle in.
Yeah, go ahead. Please get changed as well. Oh?
Is there something I can do for you?
Ah, I see the rumours about Skoda's old forge being back in business were true.
Aye. Only it's my forge now. I'm Henry.
Ah, Master Henry. Excellent. Pleased to meet you. They call me Janacek. I live over in Bach.
And what can I do for you, Janacek?
Nothing too complicated. All I need is an ordinary hunting sword. But, you know, reliable like. No piece of junk.
Okay, I can do that.
All right. I'll gladly make you a hunting sword. And it won't be a piece of junk, I guarantee it.
Glad to hear it. A good hunting sword like that really comes in handy around the house. When
say
you're
so,
done,
man.
please bring it over. I'd stop by myself.
Also, where is
but,
Bach?
you know
That
how
has
it
now
is.
been brought up
Loads
multiple
of work
times
and
in
not
this
enough hours
DLC,
in
and
the
I'm like,
day.
I don't think I've ever
Aye.
been.
I get it.
Like I
Maybe
said,
he's at the inn.
I live in Bach. In the cottages right
Oh.
below St. Barbara's. I'm sure you'll find it.
Okay, so it is relatively close by then. And I assume this lady also wants me? Yep, okay, what do you want?
What do you need?
You blacksmiths can pull teeth, is that right?
Well, yes, if needs must. But it's not a job I relish.
Please. My husband's in dreadful pain. His old gob's swollen, and he won't go to the barber surgeon. He fears him like the devil fears the cross. He throws stuff at the walls and swears at me. I
Oh, that's
can't
rough.
take it anymore.
That's not good.
You must help me, blacksmith, please. I'm at my wit's end.
Okay, yeah. I'll help you out.
I'll help him.
Thank you. And please, hurry. We live in the miners' quarter. I told my husband I was going for help, so he's waiting there.
Got it.
He hasn't slept all night, poor soul. He can be a right terror at times, but he's a good-hearted man otherwise.
Alright. I was gonna go and update my, update the forge a little bit, but now I think I should prioritize this activity. But I think I will be doing that next time. So I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Legacy of the Forge, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye now.